Utah State's loss to Villanova, 7-4. And as Tricia Ford told us yesterday, she is ready despite that freshman status. Here's a base hit right up the middle for Tatum Silva. 1-2 pitch got away from Grayson Coleman, the catcher. Back up the middle, base hit, and Utah State will take the initial lead. Couple of hits this inning, both up the middle. Alex Bunton drives home Tatum Silva.
Getting her to move her eyes, but she knew as a hitter that Grace Sparks was going to go right back down to that drop ball. She doesn't try to do too much with it.
Chopped at Coco Woolley, and that will end the inning.
A crucial position like the leadoff hitter.
Hopped up quickly on the second baseman, Emerson Meggers, and look at Coco Woolley. That bounced off Meggers into center field.
You saw she can also play a little bit of small ball.
Meggers will make this play.
Yeah, I would have not believed you if you told me.
When you started talking about 280 feet, launched a home run over the right field wall to tie the game. This will be good enough to get a run home. Perez is a ground out. Ariel Fifita throws her out, but Coco Woolley scores 1-1 in the bottom of one.
And what can she do for the program? So it's definitely all about team over self.
Pops up into the glove of Ariel Fifita. A lot of conversation between that trio throughout the weekend.
Average, very consistent hitter.
Is there enough room for Kramer Eshtay? Oh my goodness, did she catch it again? Put it on the highlight reel. Incredible. Barely an inning into the season, Tori. We have maybe the catch of the year.
Kramer Eshtay. Sorry, let me pick my jaw up off the floor really quickly. Wow.
Again, in foul territory. To hit the wall like that and recollect yourself.
Wow.
And Meggers right after that will get a base hit off the wall. It's a double with 2 outs. Top of the order after her. But on the ground ball to KK Dement, that will end the inning.
Said she's got the quickest transfer.
Strikeout looking of Grayson Coleman. First K of the game for Carly.
What I like about Sparks is that she's not going to go up and be a power pitcher and strike everyone out. You know, she'll give up a few base hits here and there, and that's okay. You're not expecting her to shut everyone down, but what she does well.
After the Fifita single, it's Silva. Silva will move Fifita to second base. Looping and landing in left field in front of Eshtay. Four-pitch walk. Toward the gap in right center field. Off the wall, off the bat of Marble. 2 runs will score. Fifita and Matei. 3-1 Utah State on their 6th hit.
And I think in any situation, you'll take a double in the right center gap. Marble had 14 doubles last year. She's no stranger to the 2-bagger. But how about one in a big situation? That's exactly what you need, especially against a team like A&M. Every run counts.
Moments ago, scored 2. Not productive enough there off the bat of Pratt. Looped into the glove of KK Dement, and Emily Levitt comes in and strands a couple of Utah State runners.
2 at-bats apiece, and we're just now in the 3rd inning, and A&M's back to the top of the lineup.
Skied to center. Heading back toward the track, and on the run, making the catch, Olivia Marble. Look at Coco Woolley trying to make something happen.
Oh, wow.
And got all the way to third base, tagging from first.
And Coco Woolley, like I said, she doesn't hesitate, and that's her superpower. She knows how fast she is, and she knows when she can be safe. And she just hightailed it around those bases. Wow.
Mac Barbara swinging right away will bounce to Emerson Meggers, and the Aggies will strand Coco Woolley. Emerson Meggers is one of the 6 hits. A double earlier. Safe here at first base. A moment ago, and for Meggers, she's 2 for 2. Bunt, that's fair territory. And Grayson Coleman will throw out Faith Cronin. Second base as you're trying to add to the lead. Oh, perhaps a runner erased. Out trying to get to third is Emerson Meggers.
Yeah, that one's one you wish you could get back if you're Meggers. I mean, on a changeup, but I love seeing Grayson Coleman behind the plate not hesitate. She threw behind her immediately, didn't give her a chance to do the little dancey dance that a lot of runners like to do on second.
That's hit well to left. That is deep. It's off the top of the wall. Ariel Fifita. I would say have a day. I'll extend that to have an opening day. Levitt will take that herself. Does a home run like that when you're so young in your college career give you confidence? And they thought absolutely to have that visual of success on that stage. It can really get you rolling.
Fooling herself out of it. Now she really believes it.
That's a big play for Utah State. Defensively, Ariel Fifita, who's having a big day. And now Amari Harper comes up with the bases empty. Well, not empty for long.
And great connection in your swing.
In opposite field again, there's some more pop that way. Trying to get to third base is Harper. Possibly a base running mistake there. Third out at third base. The Aggies get their first 2 hits of the game in that inning, but nothing across.
Plug in into right field, no problem.
Going back, Kramer Eshte. That got off the wall. It is another extra base hit for Utah State.
Have a day. Grace Matei.
Call strike 3.
Not as much energy coming out of that dugout. You can feel the difference.
Coco Woolley is going to try to throw out Matei, and they got her at third base. Woolley makes a play, 2 down.
Yeah, the momentum bouncing back and forth. Misplays that ball, but still is able to stick with it. I feel like they're not analyzing the situations as well as they could, right?
Big strikeout for Emily Levitch. Temperatures got up around 80 degrees today. That's a call, strike 3.
I'm curious how comfortable she feels on the inner half.
Eshte with an opposite field rip, single and a base runner.
On the inner half, so if I'm a lefty, I'm towing up.
Now the Aggies, the Texas A&M Aggies starting to swing away. Lays down a bunt. Not in time at first base.
Plenty of time.
Here comes Mac Barbara. They're going to go home with this ground ball to get the second out.
Has to be exactly what I'm looking for.
Maya Perez delivers through the right side. Woolley scores. Kennedy Powell does too. The game is tied at 3.
Well, I talked about how big Maya Perez was going to be hitting behind the powerful Mac Barbara.
Alex Bunton.
But I noticed as she's helping her other teammates, sharing that info.
Meggers will drop this in to center field.
That shows me that ball is rotating.
That's hit well to left, and that got out. Ariel Fifita has been unbelievable on this opening day, and she puts Utah State up again.
Ariel Fifita shows up. And I love that swing because the pitch prior, I was talking about how the foul ball came off of her bat. She recognized the spin and was able to get her barrel above that ball.
chopped. First base, Maya Perez. Trying to keep Utah State out in front. Too high on the full count offering, and a walk. Freshman turning it over.
See if she can turn on one.
Heading to second base.
To the opposite field.
Struck well. And finally,
I know that the power that she has could come out to play.
came up and in with a swing and a miss.
And hard.
I mean, running full speed into it and delivers offensively now. All the way to the wall. This game is tied again as Este slides into third base.
The coaching staff told us we would see more power and more consistency out of Este, especially in this 9-hole. This isn't a better moment to have right now than to tie the game up.
Woolley back up the middle. Texas A&M has their first lead of the night.
Can we get it back? Pitching with a lot of stress.
To second base, but not in time.
Knowing they're gonna pitch around me.
That's what they brought her here for, the power surge. That's off the scoreboard, and she adds 3 more to the run column for A&M.
The first of many in an A&M jersey for Mac Barbara. We've seen it with our own eyes in another jersey, but how about this? She gets a pitch that's a little bit more elevated than the one she's been swinging at previously, goes with it, doesn't even really have to swing that hard, just a beautiful stroke. I love how expressive she is as well.
Oh, opposite field, back-to-back jacks. Maya Perez gets in on the act. Perez has 4 RBIs in this game. She's 3 for 4.
Maya Perez was feeling a little bit left out. She said, hey, that looked pretty fun. I want to try. Absolutely demolishes this ball. About mid-thigh, she goes down and gets it and gets extended.
Oh my goodness. Triple back, and they're all opposite field. This time it's Allie Enright.
Back to back to back home runs for Texas A&M. At the beginning of this game, we were wondering, where is the offense? Turns out they just wanted to save it for the late innings because this power has been off the charts. Again, elevated in the zone, outer half, Allie Enright.
The bubbles and the howdy hat, they've all been out. Tough play for Fifita, not in time. That'll be a double play, ripped off the bat of KK Dement. On day 1. Won't get the strikeout, but Coco Willie will throw out Olivia Marble. Texas A&M wins 11-5.